don't see anybody die until like 5 minute plus. I'm ready to be proven wrong. I'm always down for some early action. But I think everyone's kind of got the lanes set up pretty safely. Maybe OmaR to die. He's got a fairy fire. Okay, he'll go down. Can they get the kill in return? They can't. So yeah, the bottom lane's probably where we're going to be keeping our eyes on the most. It's going to be a salve on the way. But this means that, yeah, Bengan's not going to be getting any backup here. He's been caught by the X mark. So the lack of sustain and regen between these two has kind of forced them into this position where they get punished by this. And this top lane, this Bloodseeker's going to be a problem. He's had a great start, tier 2000, 29 and 13. NARMAN with the TP over towards the mid. They want to try and help out Supream, but they can't. He's gone, and NARMAN, he's also going to be going down for this one. Double kill for Noob. Quest, they connect in around the mid at this perfect time, just a few seconds before the power. Can they get in under the tower? They have the three of them here. Supreme's checking the camps first, but tier 2000 staying hidden around the tower. He's actually going to try and set him on a force himself. Backup comes in, but same to be said for Quest. Noob turns up as well as Dukalis. The blast comes in pretty much onto the three of them. They've taken out force, and they can get more. NARMAN's going to try and protect himself with the cogs, but he's got nowhere to run afterwards. They lose the two of them, and Supream, he has to go full retreat here. Not the... The mid area is where they want to go. Dukalis. NARMAN's got eyes on him. Neither support yet to have the 6, and Supream, he steps up. They've got this sentry down. Malik uses the X once again to make sure he can continue to stand on the front lines. The effort was made to try and glimpse him away. But Malik stands his ground, gets the combo drop down. Supreme's gone. They're going to see if they can chase him for more. They've got their eyes on NARMAN. Noob's even got his eyes on War's Force. They're slowing him down. Bloodbright, it's coming in. The Torrent's going to be off the mark with the stun, but still the damage being done in at Force. He turns with the vacuum. But he's gone. NARMAN trapped in the cogs. I believe OmaR was able to get in a stolen wall in this fight as it continues to just be a complete disaster here, really, for MOUZ. Bengan under his tier 2 dead. PSG Quest, they are coming in all guns blazing here in this series. And there's some... Bengan. They'll try and set... I mean, OmaR. Okay. Okay. The old stolen glimpse, it'll do it. Top lane. Oh, it's getting painful. It's getting painful. Back in the mid. Oh. Oh, it's rough. Well, we had a nice series for the first series. This one, it's starting to look a bit unfair. It's a Quest 13-1. 12 minutes in, 7k. Really, we've got the hook shot. Oh, can they get this kill? They might be able to get this one. They've got the glimpse back. They'll get him. They'll get the kill. But again, it's at a cost. A cost of the two of them, and maybe even a third one as Force. They're in onto him. There's going to be a buyback coming out. Ulnit's in with the Eclipse, looking towards OmaR. See if OmaR's able to get any cool steals out of this. He's... gets some final Lucent Beam off. But they had to buy back here with NARMAN to make some sort of play happening. I mean, you see Noob. He's ready to continue to fight. And in fact, with the blast, he's gone and done it and got Ulnit. Noob's cleaning up house. Bengan's gone. I mean, NARMAN, can he do anything on his own? I tell you what, if he gets this kill, it's going to be a big one. Supreme's back in action. Oh, this is worth a lot if they can bring down this Cottle. And they can. And top lane Force. Trying to get some action out of the jungle. Finds a bit more being happening top. It's also down bottom OmaR. We're going to look for the setup here onto NARMAN. And Duster's at the ready to deal with the Glimmer. Noob and Dukalis should be able to finish this off. I mean, Bengan's watching. Is there any chance for them to turn? They're bringing in some TPs. They'll get the Static Storm out. They've got the Exorcism as well. NARMAN goes down. Can they get OmaR in return? They have the Glimpse. They'll get the Rubik kill. Can they find anything more? Glimpse not back up for 10 seconds still. Dukalis. Yules is there. TP's to me now coming in from Quest. Noob's ready to rejoin the fight from the side if it starts to look good. Malik is in with the Torrents. And Supream had to go pretty deep to kill off that support CM. It's going to cost him his life. And indeed, Quest, they'll have no struggle making sure that the cleanup continues. They look over towards Bengan. There's a wall and an eclipse. It's just not enough damage at this point. The 2 ults are dropped, but they want to try and go for the kill. Tier 2000, he's got the Rupture on to force. They need to bring in more to help out. Dukalis here is to keep Tier 2000 safe, and Tier 2000, if he feels pressured, he can pop BKB force. And Rupture will come to an end, but the vision's there for the glimpse back. Force is dead. Quest turn up in their numbers. Dukalis seeing if he can catch on to Bengan. Shadow Amulet into the Glimmer. OmaR getting him with the dust. NARMAN, he'll step forward to try and block off the attempts. Does turn things with the cogs and a Static Storm. It will kill off OmaR. But almost certainly NARMAN will pay for this. Tier 2000 chases out the Clockwork. I mean, you can see Noob. He's trying to get Bengan. And in fact, he might just have had him. Bengan kind of steps back up, but doesn't manage to get back to safety in time. It's another cleanup from Quest. They also are able to get in time around this 21 minutes for Tier 2000. Get the Wisdom Rune. They'll also be able to take away this Tormentor. Things continuing to look back up and up here for Quest. And still though it's hard. A hook shot is going to be off the mark. They're looking for Dukalis. But the Rupture's going to be in onto Ulnit. Ulnit pots the BKB. He will manage to stick around and get the kill. He's going to go with the TP out. But the timing here with the X mark, it's going to be bringing him back. Great sort of patience there from Malik. Waits until the last second to get the X mark to make sure the drag back's there. The vacuum wall is onto the 3 of them, but it just doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter whatsoever. Ulnit's dead. They'll run down force. It's just too late at this point. It doesn't matter if you hit your spells. But it's just such a risky fight to take. They've got to start the retreat. NARMAN will get out with a quick cog push back and a Glimmer. Up to the high ground, into the Twin Gates they go. But, Dukalis nearly getting the vision there to catch him with a Frostbite. But not in time. Force and NARMAN make it safely back over to the other side of the map. OmaR, he's going for some Glimmer plays here. He's starting to tease him out with Ulnit. He's on his own here, OmaR. So, he's not getting out. Oh, is he actually getting out? What? No way. He's forcing down. He's getting out. And not only is he... Okay, he does finally die. Force catches him on the tip of the wall. If he got away with that... And I tell you what, though. It's still going to be a good fight for Quest. They've got the X mark onto Ulnit. Oh, TH2000 is actually getting shredded by the Eclipse. They'll actually kill the Bloodseeker. That's a big kill. But the Torrents are coming into play. I mean, if they get another core out of this is not a bad fight. Sure, it's a 2 for 2, but taking a 2 for 2 trade when you're 20k behind... There's worse things that could be happening. And I mean, especially if they can find another kill out of this. Supream, he's hot on the chase here for Noob. Has he got the Yules to find him? He doesn't. Noob's in the corner and Supream not able to get the angle of vision to stop him from TPing out. They're trying to wrap around from both sides. An interesting angle here from Ulnit. Might catch Quest by surprise. Quest, they're going to start things. But then in response, NARMAN is in with a hookshot over towards OmaR. OmaR able to force himself safely away and cross the cogs so he can break his way away from Ulnit. And at this point, the initiation, it wasn't perfect. MOUZ needed it to be more than that. They're now going to start suffering casualties. As the Glimmer's there for NARMAN, but he has been dusted up. They'll get the bigger kills here. They get Bengan and they get Force, and they'll still be able to go back and then finish off NARMAN as well. Whoa. See if they get the combo. Ulnit. Uh-oh. They've got him. They're in onto him. He's trying to heal up, but he's almost certainly gone for 90 seconds. He's dead. He's going to have to buy back, and then the Rapier Dream's totally dead. The tower's gone. TH2000 will lose the Aegis. They have lost Dukalis. Anything more to be found here? There's going to be the buyback from Quest. They want to keep the pressure up themselves. They got their eyes on Supream. They're being able to corner him in the torrent. The Glimmer Cape comes out. TH2000 is in with the BKB. Buyback comes out from Ulnit. They got the Lucer beam down onto Malik, but Malik, he's still got his BKB ready to pop. He pops the refresher, and next round of the combo comes crashing in. It's pretty much taking them all down. The buybacks continue to get thrown out by MOUZ. Supream somehow manages to blink out of the midst of that action. He'll get away from this, but this is Ulnit committing him with the BKB and the buyback, and he gets caught by the tidal wave. We're not going to get the Rapier Dream today. He's dead. This is almost certainly going to be game over as Quest They slowly but carefully take their way out of this game, knocking down MOUZ here. What looks to be in this game one yet. Tier 2000. Oh, can he get a little rampage? Get a little rampage. There's an ultra kill. Give the man a rampage. Dive him, kill him. Oh, yeah, there it is. Rampage for Tier 2000 to close this game up. It's Quest. Looking to be everything's business is business here for Quest. Standard. I mean, NARMAN's headed up here. He was set, you know, we saw a tip coming out from Noob, so I think it was sort of teasing NARMAN, being like, we know you're up here, bro. We know you're trying to make this play. Well, even though that might have been the case, it doesn't mean that they're not, you know, they're not getting everyone out of there. They'll lose a hero to that. Well, Dukalis is here. They've got the Frostbite, and they have got TPs coming in. They've got a fair bit of burst to throw down onto Supream. There's the Thunder God's Wrath. It's enough. Telekinesis and one of those situations where OmaR, he'll take that. It's a move that they very rarely fail with Quest. Top lane, they're going to look for Malik with this exorcism. Is there any way to play his way out of this one? It's looking unlikely. Malik, he's gone. And with him out of the lane, might be the space for Supream to get some damage done to this tier 1 tower. This is the kind of move that you want to see from the early exorcism. Supream in that mid lane. And now, a kill to be found as well. OmaR gets caught by the setup here from Supream and NARMAN. They hold the position around the Wisdom Rune. They're able to get the pickup. And with the last... Okay, literally the last second of the exorcism, they'll look back towards the tower. Same time, down bottom, a chrono play has been made here by Tier 2000. He'll get one of them. He can get back in under the tower and look for the second one as well, I believe. Dukalis. He's going to have Frostbite back up in a second. As they look to chase out NARMAN. Ooh, okay, hold him back. They respect the fact that the TP's coming in from the Primal. They won't dive any further. They do have OmaR by their side. So, Force, yeah, he's going to turn around. He's going to start backing away, but the Onslaught's already been used. So he's running out of options to run away from this. The bashes are coming in. Tier 2000, does he want to dive? He doesn't. He'll hold. They want to continue to try and bully Malik. Block offs there from the Fisher. There's no surviving, surely, for the CK. They've got 4 heroes going from here. Malik. He'll live to get a last few CS on the way out, but he is dead. Back in the river, though, Dukalis and OmaR, they've turned up. Exorcism's back up. NARMAN is being thrown up towards the high ground. Doesn't matter. Supream, he, on his own, pretty much able to just chase down Dukalis, get the double kill. See how much they can bully him here. Telekinesis. Oh, into the first hit bash there. That's nasty. But can they still get him? Static Storm's up. The Thunder God's Wrath will finish him. But the Static Storm has caught the 2 of them. It's enough to kill Dukalis. Tier 2000's also going to get glimpsed back. He's got the Chrono, but the Siphon. Uh-oh. Oh, no. He tries to play his way out of there with a defensive Chrono, but Supream had already got the Siphon on him, and there was nowhere to run. NARMAN getting that Fisher down as he did before the Chrono caught him meant there was nowhere to escape to. As MOUZ, they've got the tower. They may even get kills from this. Supream. Silence back up in 10 seconds. So have the 4 of them here. NARMAN making good progress on his Blink Dagger. 15 minutes in. Sorry, 12 minutes in. 1,500 gold. Force. He will get burst. Noob. Heavy burst damage now with the Phylactery complete. Farm for Ulnit. Still solid. They've not been able to disrupt him at all this game. 1-0-2. And in the mid, NARMAN is the blink jump. The blink reveal in to closing on towards OmaR. Tries to survive it with a stolen Siphon. NARMAN, ooh, he's still alive. It finally dies. The Chrono's been dropped, but they're hesitant on how they go about taking Supream down. They close back in on him. They will get him. They have to go about the kill carefully there. Tier 2000 having to back off as he did get caught by the Siphon, but breaking away and then getting back in on top of the Death Prophet allows them to take him down. Force, though, he's in on a Tier 2000. Time walks back up, but Ulnit, he's also joining the fight here. Tier 2000 will have another time walk in a second, but he's okay. He'll be ready to start off the action. Same to be said for Tier 2000, but the vision's out here from MOUZ. They know that Tier 2000's heading in this direction. And do they want to avoid this, or do they want to try and take the fight? I think they might want to try and take the fight. Supreme's got Exorcism up. There's the jump. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's a beautiful one. They did not expect the vision here. 18 minutes behind the tower. It gives all the information required for Quest now in the driving seat. Get a glimpse back onto Malik. but he just goes for the TP. Narman's got a Fisher. Malik, he'll be left behind on this, so something to be found. But overall, Quest, they're gaining control of the match. Butterfly done for Ulnit. Actually opts to get that finish rather than the straight upgrade from Diffusal into Disperser. That's a dead Shaker. Apologies for missing that one. Looks like Malik got him in with the jump. Global follow-up of the Thunder God's Wrath is enough. Smoke dispels. They know they're on the high ground. He's going to try for the blind jump. But he's going to get caught by the Frostbite. Further backup coming in. An early BKB for TH2000, but it sets up for a big three-man chrono. Gives them the chance to finish off Narman. He'll turn towards Supreme. Do they have the damage to kill him? Supreme's got the BKB and the Siphons off onto the two of them. They can't immediately finish off Supreme. Supreme is fine. Malik falls. It was a good effort to try and fight it with the chrono, but against a team like MOUZ at this point, once MOUZ have the edge, the damage is just not quite there. As TH2000 will slowly make his way back out of the fight. Noob and OmaR continue to poke him from the side. He's into the trees. They've got the vision for the drag back with the glimpse. TH2000 falls. An excellent fight here from MOUZ. And, ooh, can they get OmaR as well? Not quite. I'll build up for Noob. He's going to get his right click online. More in the mid on the river. Dukalis. Oh, he's living a little longer, but not a lot longer. Malik will be able to jump in on the back lines, get the trade kill on taking out Bengan. TH2000 thinking about chasing this. He has got the time dilation onto Narman. They'll get a second kill this time round, and MOUZ, they only get the one. Quest, all they can do is sit back and let these towers fall. They're going to have to settle for a high ground defense. Dukalis stepping out of the base. If Bengan gets the glimpse, which he does, it's going to be a very dead Crystal Maiden. TH2000. They want to try and take a fight. There's still 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the Aegis. They're going to look for the jump over towards Force. They'll use the chrono. He's a beefy lad on the Primal Beast. The Fisher's there. The Primal's still alive. The Bash has come out. Telekinesis. Can they kill this Primal Beast? They can't. Force is away. TH2000, he might have to settle for someone else. He's got his eyes on towards Narman. Dukalis, good freezing field. In fact, that freezing field, is he going to do it? It's not. Force is still alive. TH2000 caught in the static storm. As Dukalis and TH2000 fall, the catch is there on towards OmaR. Narman jumps in, gives him a final slap. They try and make the fight happen, but Narman causing some issues with these Fishers, and the damage is just not there. Even for that full duration, they couldn't kill him. And oh, Noob. What I can only imagine was a bit of greed. He tried to get some further farm around this area at the map, but MOUZ back up. They kill him as well. Is 4 dead on Quest. They're heading straight for him. They know that he's going to be down here. Narman, he's in with the instant catch. Jumps in with the Echo. The lockdown is there. Into the Ag Static Storm. There's no answer for it. And they're trying to wrap around from outside the base. This is risky. I mean, the jump's there from Malik. He's managed to get in onto Narman. They tried to go for this play outside of the base. I mean, they nearly get Narman. They will get him. They kill the Shaker. Are they getting anything more from this? Malik turns with a stun, but he's falling low to the Siphon. OmaR forces down to the low ground. The silence clips onto Malik. Jump forward from Supreme. They kill him off the DK. A moment of desperation there, I think, as Quest try and make a fight happen outside of the base. It doesn't work out. They only get Narman. Narman's immediately in with a buyback. I mean, they just wanted to try and force a fight in a situation where they wouldn't have to lose the racks, but it doesn't work out. They take a gamble and they lose. TH2000, he's wrapping around on from the back. Oh, he's going to try for it. He's found the Disruptor. That's the big one. He'll get the Disruptor and the Shaker. They may be the supports, but they're the exact jumps you need to have a chance of taking this team fight. See if it's going to be enough. Force closing in on towards Noob. Noob getting trampled all over. Force in with the grab. He's looking to bring Noob down, but the stolen grab will hold back Force. Gives Noob a bit of a solid effort in this fight. TH2000 jumps in. He's back out. They're bringing the mana down pretty low on Ulnit. The buyback comes out straight away here from Noob. Quest, jumping from TH2000. They're in onto Ulnit the once. Tier 2000, he wants to try and focus the easier kill. Go for the wall. Supream jumps in, but the cheese is there. Supream back up to full HP. They're backing off. They managed to take him out once. Can they do it a second time? Oh, I mean, Tier 2000, he's going to try and get in on top of him, but it's risky. He's got the backup, but he's been caught by the silence. He's forced to the side. Oh my god, Tier 2000. He's getting low, but he's actually going to be saved. Tier 2000 somehow gets out of there. They'll get off the freezing field. It doesn't matter, though. Dukalis has lost his life. Malik as well. Tier 2000 noob and OmaR, can they take down these kills? Tier 2000, he's in and he's out. He looks towards Force, but he's been caught by the break, caught by the silence. He's gone. No buyback for him. And the Ancient, it was getting beaten down anyway by the creeps. As GG is called, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a game. Themselves saying they don't care. I think this Centaur... Oh. Bengan. They've got the level 1 glimpse back. It's going to be a first blood. Give it to Noob. The body blocks are there. They're making sure their Razor gets it. He will. First blood to start this one off for Noob. Apologies. Top lane. They get the kill. So not only is this an easier lane for TA 2000, they're also getting kills out of it. We really are going to see quite the difference, I feel, between the carries openings. Mid lane. See a bit of a catch-up here from Supreme. See if you can continue to close the gap. 18-1 to the 24-9. Noob still with the edge, but a good step up on those last few waves. Top, bottom lane. I mean, Malik goes down, but not, you know, before he got the job done. They kill off Ulnit first. Well, top lane, some nice body blocks from Force. Let's see if it's going to be nice enough. It's close. Looking for Dukalis under the tower, but the creep wave comes in. The iron shells are enough, though. Very good on the blocks there from Force. Will get them the kill top. Tier 2000 still remains safe, though. CS advantage also can... That's top lane. Nice little block off here with the kinetic field. Tier 2000 has got a chrono if necessary. Dukalis, he's caught in the cogs. He'll get dragged back by the vacuum. They'll drop a chrono for this Tier 2000, but the frostbite comes in. And Tier 2000 is going to die for that. Same to be said for OmaR. Force gets a triple kill. He'll die at the end of it all, but he does not care one bit. Triple kill for Force. It's just always a little difficult trying to fight into them at this stage with the iron shell damage that's pumping out. Noob. Last time round, it didn't quite go to plan. Maybe this time they can have a bit of a better shot at it. TPs are coming in, though. They'll have numbers on MOUZ. As Noob... He's going to get caught by the frostbite. Kinetic field's there. We'll trap the two of them. And in fact, they're in with a Who Stomp onto both. Bengan falls. One of the shorter freezing fields he'll be casting there. As he immediately gets taken down. And now Quest, they can turn to dive in onto Ulnit. The static link comes out. Ulnit, he'll get caught by the jump forward from OmaR. Quest, they'll take the fight. OmaR starting to set up on the high ground. Can MOUZ find a way in to make this play? Haste rune's there. Noob's going to step up. Immediate hookshot catches onto it. The wall's down as well as the vacuum drag back. Exorcism's there. Tier 2000's in. It's a 3-man chrono. Do they have the damage? They're looking to Supreme at the side of things. They get him with the Who Stomp. The jump forward. The burst is there. It's a good freezing field from Bengan at the side of things. Forces Quest to back off. But Quest got what they wanted. They get that Death Prophet kill. And the bonus being it's a kill just as they pop the Exorcism. Limps back onto Bengan, but they can't quite head into this. NARMAN leading the charge as he gets him with the cogs onto Dukalis. They break the Disruptor safely out of the cogs trap. Gonna rely on NARMAN to get the hook shot set up, but this is probably not where you want to be hooking into. Malik also hesitant with jumping in onto Supreme. There's always the chance for a quick Yule's reaction into a turnaround. He's going to try and run for the mid. They want to look to burst through this Darkseer. They jump forward. Force has been able to pot the pipe. The freezing field's coming in from the sidelines. Force, he's tanky. With this mech and a pipe, they can't kill him quickly. It's a 3-man vacuum into the stun from Ulnit. This is not the fight the Quest were looking for. As they lose 3... I mean, Tier 2000 and Dukalis, they've got to run. I don't even know if they're getting away. Supreme's got the setup with the Yule Scepter. They're getting this Disruptor as well. Oh, they know OmaR's in the trees. They see him. He's awkward with the hook shot. But it shouldn't matter. He'll get a few mines thrown down. But he's gone. Noob's considering fighting this. Goes for the static link, but immediately gets pushed back by the cogs. And at the same time, Supream, he's run straight at Dukalis, forcing Dukalis to have to use the static storm on Supream. Tier 2000 is trying to beat in on towards the Death Prophet, but the damage just isn't there. They'll lose Malik. And they may even lose Noob. I mean, he's trying to play around this, trying to see if he can get the blink back up. He's got it in a couple of seconds. And he'll get glimpsed back. Ulnit won't be able to chase them down. Supream, though, he may be able to. As he gets in with the silent slow on towards Dukalis, a third kill to be had. And with the ghost out and an amplified damage, they can take this tier 1 tower. Whoop. Supream wasn't expecting them to be here, but he has got backup coming. I mean, there's 5 heroes going for him. That's a solid chrono. It will allow them to take down Supream the once. See if they can take down Force, though. They can barely. He's perfectly fine. Round 2 here, ready to go from Supream, and he's got the Exorcism ready to fight with. As Noob pots the BKB, but he's basically trapped in the cogs. They'll chase him down. BKB comes to an end. He has the Manta to break out of it, but Narman's in on top of him and kind of just sort of taking him down on his own. Well, Dukalis tries to get some vision down, but Supream and Bengan are still in the neighborhood. He's gone. And in fact, the jump in from OmaR may also cost him his life. He's got tier 2000 with him. They'll jump Bengan. Supream, though, they're not even going to try. Force. And wants to try and tease around with Malik. Actually going to drop the wall for this. And a hook shot for NARMAN. It's a beautiful one. Another kill setup. Ulnit's able to get involved. He's trying to get a hoof stomp off. He can't against this battery assault. And now towards the top lane. I mean, Ulnit, as I say, I think for me, he's been the MVP of the series. Very, very solid carry play today, even in the loss. Mid, they're going to go for Force. Do they have the damage? They've dropped the Static Storm. They've dropped the Chrono. This should kill the Darkseer. Well, I say it should. If he got away from that, that would have really hurt. They get the kill, but it's going to cost them one. No, it's not even going to. It's not going to cost them a second life. Noob does actually able to TP out from that. All things said and done, finally for Quest, not a terrible trade. They get that what seemingly was an unkillable Darkseer, and Leo. Ulnit. They're going to see tier 2000. Oh, okay. Nice little time walk dodge there to dodge the stun. He's going to have time walk again in the second. It doesn't matter. The crits come in. A good effort to try and disjoint and run away from the stun initiation from Ulnit, but it's not good enough. He's dead for a minute. But look who's on the high ground. Force. It's caught by the hoof stomp. They dropped the static storm. Tier 2000's in, but the hook shot's over. Straight in towards the two of them. Force. He's caught by the Chrono. Do they have the damage? Tier 2000 bashing into him, but Force, he'll finally fall, but Tier 2000 dies in return. They're going to lose even more here. Noob, focused down by Supream, and get the kill, but they lose so much. Here. And they'll lose another. I mean, it's a team wipe. Where's he going to find that final bit of gold from? There is a Wisdom Rune as well at the ready for him. The tier 3's gone, though. At the least for Quest, they won't lose the racks quite yet. Noob. I mean, you're going to see Ulnit try and go for him. The BKB's popped as well as the static link. Noob, he's not even going to try and stand his ground. He's just on the full retreat. Up to the high ground. Do they have the cancel? They do. As Force is in with the Yule Scepter, puts a stop to the TP. Noob caught out at the base. Meanwhile, down bottom, though, they're losing cores left, right, and center. Malik was trying to push things out, but gets taken down. I think by the looks of it as well, NARMAN was actually able to snipe the kill with a rocket flare. I don't know. I mean, they've got this incredibly stacked Sven killing a Centaur Wall Runner, and NARMAN just snipes the kill. Whoa! Okay, that's a Chronosphere. As Tier 2000, has he got the damage? He's trying to get something, but he has to bail. He gets dragged back out to the low ground. The hook shot misses point blank. NARMAN with a rare whiff. I mean, he catch a tier 2000 there, it probably would be game over. Maybe they'll still catch him anyway. They get him with a frostbite in the freezing field. The stun comes out. He's out of the game, and spending up on the nullifier means there's no buyback gold available for tier 2000. So they want to go for the top as well. I mean, they're going to know now there's no buyback on this void. Malik trying to start something off, at least try and take some sort of focus away from this final set of racks that they're desperately looking to hold on to. But it's not happening. MOUZ, nothing's pushing them back at this stage. The mega creeps are going to be out. And then Noob just completely burst through in the middle. BKB, he's out, but it's too late. As he's out, GG is called. MOUZ have done it here today in this series. After getting completely stomped in Game 1 by PSG Quest, they come back with a great Game 2, and then this Game 3, even better. Well played, indeed, today from MOUZ. Coming in as a